What's going on, people, and welcome back. This is going to be a quick one. I just wanted to show you a little tip, a little kind of technique if you want to be doing any kind of radio edits. If you're trying to get your songs ready to be played on the radio, you're going to have to, unless it's pirate radio, of course, you're going to have to cut out swear words, cut out anything that kind of alludes to violence or drug use or anything like that. So I've been asked by an artist, my friend Joey, to do a radio edit. Usually I hate doing radio edits because I obviously mix for a lot of rappers and a lot of drill artists, and they swear so flipping much. It takes so long for me to do a radio edit, but thankfully Jojo doesn't really swear in his music, but obviously he alludes to certain things that we're going to have to cut out in order for it to be played on radio. So he sent me all of the words that he wants me to edit out, thankfully, and the times. You probably won't be that lucky. Usually I'm not that lucky. Usually the artist just leaves it to you and you've got to listen through it fucking 10 times and listen out for swear words and stuff like that. But I've got the times here. So there's 4 words that we want to cut out, and I've not even properly listened to this or thought how I'm going to cut the words out. And in fact, what I want to do quickly is save a copy of this session. Yeah, that is a top tip right there, boy. Always save the clean version separately so that you've got both versions. You've got the normal version and then the radio edit. So first swear word apparently is at 36 seconds.
The ends turn Marcus, bun you a spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers, been trying to purchase me.
Alright, so bun you a spliff.
Ends turn Marcus, bun you a spliff and the roads got you.
So there's a few things you can do, and it's just about finding whatever sounds best in the track. So you can just cut it out like this.
Marcus, spliff and the roads got you nervous.
But you know that sometimes the gap is too big and it sounds a bit weird. So what I like to do sometimes is maybe reverse it. You hear that a lot in songs. A cheeky reverse. Let's do that. See how that's.
Turn Marcus, so we know spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers, roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers, been trying to purchase.
You have to remember as well to cut out the ad lib and the stab and that. That's something that I forget to do sometimes.
Dukes on the ends turn Marcus, so we know from the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers, been trying to Marcus, so we know from the roads got you nervous.
What do you think? I'm not sure. That sounds great, you know. Man, my mouse is moving mad. Hold on, let me clean this out quickly. Moving kind of mad up. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm not sure about that one still, so let's try a tape stop. No, that's gonna be too long. Bun you is, I think bun is, we're gonna have to take that out.
Turn Marcus, you a spliff in the.
So maybe do this. So completely cut out bun and then reverse split.
Turn Marcus, you a spliff in the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers, been. Ends turn Marcus, you a spliff in the roads got you nervous. Ends turn Marcus, you a spliff in the roads got you nervous. Real.
What do we think about?
Seen good youths on the ends turn Marcus. You a spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers.
Let's get a little bit more.
Marcus, you a spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers, been trying to purchase machine. Ever had a combo like Marcus? And you a spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers, been trying to purchase machine.
Let's keep the S.
Marcus, and you a spliff and the roads got you nervous.
Sp. Nah, we don't want no sp in our tunes, rude boy. Bro, my mouse is on a mad one. I don't even know what's happening.
And you a spliff and the roads got you nervous.
Let's try this.
And you a spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life Seeing good youths on the ends turn Marcus. And you were spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurk, you were spliff.
Think that is okay.
Ends turn Marcus. And you were spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers.
Maybe. Let's try that. Bro, I don't know what's happening with my mouse, man. It's trying to embarrass me. 1 second, let me. Alright, we're back. Had to clean up my mouse quickly. I think that might be a little bit too much of the spliff because you can hear what he's still saying, and I don't know. I know that some radio stations are a bit picky.
And the ends turn Marcus. And you were spliff and the roads got you nervous.
I think that's alright though.
Things in Turkish, seeing good youths on the ends turn Marcus. And you were spliff and the roads got you nervous.
What do you think? What do you think? Maybe let's just make this fade a little bit more drastic.
And you were spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers, been trying to youths on the ends turn Marcus. And you were spliff and the roads got you nervous. Real life lurkers.
Yeah, I think that works. I think maybe there's just a little bit of. I think maybe my battery's low in my mouse or something because it's moving mad. It's moving mad.
And you were spliff and the roads got you nervous.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Cool. So the next one is at 40 seconds. Machine.
Real life lurkers, been trying to purchase machine. Ever had a combo?
Purchase machine.
Just machine, just machine.
Been trying to. So what also is a good one. I think this will work.
Been trying to purchase machine. Purchase machine, purchase machine.
This is one I like doing as well. Is the echo. So if I copy that over and then we make it real low like that.
Real life lurkers, been trying to purchase. Ever had a been trying to purchase. Ever had a combo like bro with real life lurkers, been trying to purchase. Ever had a combo like bro, been trying to purchase. Ever had a combo like bro.
So like you just do a little echo there to fill up the gap, because that's kind of what I kind of try to avoid, is there being too much gaps and nothing in those gaps.
Got you nervous, real life lurkers, been trying to purchase. Ever had a combo like bro, is it clean? Memories and
been trying to purchase. Do you reckon purchases? They might think that's like alluding to drug purchasing.
roads got you nervous, real life lurkers, been trying to purchase. Ever had a combo like?
Yeah, I like that, because it's, you know, when it's just a gap, it sounds just too much like, oh, he's just cut out the word.
Nervous, real life lurkers, been trying to purchase. Ever had a combo?
It doesn't sound too bad with just a gap, but I think it sounds much better with the little delay.
Nervous, real life lurkers, been trying to purchase. Ever had a combo like bro, is it clean? Memories and so many thoughts in my being. I didn't.
Cool. Next one is at 1:16, brothel. So I don't really see a problem with that, man. Like if you watch BBC News, they're gonna mention, you know, they might mention brothel in BBC News, but if he wants it cut out, then we're gonna cut it out.
I've been through storms and I ain't even wobble. I spent it on my wife, but you spent it on a brothel. Life like a novel, not on a brothel. Life, brothel, life.
I think that's another one that could do with an echo. So we could just do one of these ones. One of these ones. Turn that down.
Spent it on my wife, but you spent it on a brothel. Life like
a brothel. The man stabbed it up.
On my wife, but you spend it on a life like a novel, more wins pop.
Man just really wanted brothel to be empty.
My wife, but you spend it on a life like a novel, more wins pop bottle. Really I ain't wife, but you spend it on a life like a novel, more wins pop bottle. Really I ain't stopping going at 'em.
Alright, so this beat cut I think is gonna need to, someone's gonna need to fill that up a little bit. So maybe we could do this. Let's see what this sounds like. This is where you have to start getting creative with it. So let's copy this part of the beat over, reverse it, Let's see what this sounds like now. This might sound trash.
And I ain't even wobble. I spend it on my wife, but you spend it on a life like a novel. More wins, pop, pop.
Yeah.
I spend it on my wife, but you spend it on a life like a novel. More wins, pop. And I ain't even wobble. I spend it on my wife, but you spend it on a life like a novel. More wins, pop.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Because I think when it was just a cut, it just sounded too weird. Because, you know, the cut in the beat was there to emphasize the bar, but the bar is no longer there. So that long gap in the beat just sounds a bit weird. So what I did there, just to go over it again, is I copied the drop where the beat drops back in. I copied in fact, you can just copy this. Just copy that kind of drop in and reverse it, and then fade it in, so it kind of builds up to the drop a little.
On my wife, but you spend it on a life like a novel. More wins, pop bottle. Really, I ain't stopping.
And even just to kind of even it out even more, maybe just do one more echo.
You spend it on a life like a novel. Life, but you spend it on a life like a novel. More.
Yeah, just to make it sound more of an echo than just a repeat. Cool. It's 2 down. 2 more to go. No, 1 more to go. Mash at 122. 122.
Throttle. You ever seen a mash that look older than a fossil? When I'm in damn throttle. You ever seen a mash that look old?
Maybe we can reverse.
Mash that look throttle. You ever seen a mash that look older than a
man, flipping stabs every time.
Throttle. You ever seen a mash that look older than a fossil?
Yeah, nah. That's no good, man. That's no good.
Mash that look old.
Let's try the tape stop on this one. Verify. Render.
Throttle. You ever seen a mash that look older than a fossil? Really, I ain't stopping, going at 'em full throttle. You ever seen a mash that look older than a fossil? When I'm in damn really, I ain't stopping, going at 'em full throttle. You ever seen a mash that look older than a fossil? When I'm in
I think that could work, but I feel like maybe it's still a bit obvious what he's saying.
I'm full throttle. You ever seen a mash that look older than a fossil? When I'm in damn, I like my syrup with a waffle. I ain't even waffling, I'm dealing with my past. Partly the reason why my arm ain't stopping, going at 'em full throttle. You ever seen a mash that look older than a fossil? When I'm in damn, I like my syrup with a waffle. I ain't even waffling, I'm dealing with my past. Partly the
Cool, and I think that's about it. That's pretty much the main techniques I use to radio edit. It sounds kind of obvious and it sounds kind of like duh, but I just want to make sure everyone, like, if you're thinking or if you're ready to do a radio edit, be creative with it. Don't just cut the word out. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you still want people to vibe to it. And sometimes when I'm listening to the radio, especially now that drill and UK rap is getting played on daytime radio, sometimes you're listening to the tune and it's just gaps. There's man, I'm cutting out every other word and it's just gaps, and it kind of makes you lose the feeling of the music, which I hate. You know what I'm saying? Some people will listen to bars and just listen to music, but I kind of feel it a little bit different. I feel it, and a lot of people do, and that's kind of what I think separates songs from like tunes. You know what I'm saying? If you can feel the tune, then that's great. Maybe I can just show you quickly my chain, my vocal chain on this one.
made some mistakes, but I pray it gets corrected. Calm and collect.
So these are all my lead vocals. So there's nothing really on the actual vocal. So here is just my microphone, and this is a auto-tune channel. So everything is going through the same bus, and we're putting the same kind of processing on and effects on them. So this is auto-tune. So we got like the auto-tune here. We've got air, chorus, flanger, and ensemble. And this is just the normal vocals, which just has the mic on it, and they're all going through the same bus, which has, what does I have on there? Just some EQ. Doesn't look like I'm doing anything too crazy. Nothing too mad. We're cutting a little bit at 4.5. We're cutting at 343, and we're just doing a boost on the high end. We've got a de-esser, which is de-essing at 5130. The console one, which is an SSL compressor. So if you've got waves, you can use this same compressor, but this is just the soft tube version.
Made some mistakes, but I pray it gets corrected. Calm and collected, what's the objective?
Doing minus 10 decibels of gain reduction. EQ.
Made some mistakes, but I pray it gets corrected. Calm and collected, what's...
And then another compressor here.
Made some mistakes, but I pray it gets corrected. Calm and collected.
Doing minus 3. And then all of the vocals, including the backing vocals, so the stabs and stuff are going through this backing vocals track here, which has...
Made some mistakes, but I pray it gets corrected.
Minus 14. So I like, on my stabs, I like to really compress them. And also what I like to do is add a little micro shift, and that spreads the sound, so it like makes it sound like it's been doubled, but it hasn't. Like when I say doubled, so the stab it basically makes it sound like there's 2 stabs layered when there's only one. Just makes it a bit wider and makes the stab sound, you know, a little bit more full. And then we're sending the lead vocals and the backing vocals to this bus. So if you've watched my previous video on how to set up a session, this is kind of the same techniques that I use. And on there we're just doing some EQ in, more compression.
Made some mistakes, but I pray it gets correct.
Even more compression. Got a tape machine, another de-esser, soothe, and another EQ apparently. And the auto-tune, it's nothing crazy on the auto-tune because he's not really...
I ain't got a plan B, so please don't amp me. I've been on a grind, why we looking fly? Money up and rise, jumped in the ride. Mommy don't cry, more than getting by. Pain in the passion, you can see it in my eye. We've been on our grind, why we looking fly? Was Esther, that's greatness. I just said a prayer this morning, running for the door, no stalling, yeah. And now she wanna call on my phone, I just wanna answer my calling. Ring put the hands free, sorry I've been anti. Tinkle the shanty, bad like a Landry, head like Jumanji. I stick with a plan A, I ain't got a plan B, so please don't amp me. I've been on a grind, why we looking fly? Money.
So yeah, that is the track. It's out now on YouTube. I don't know if it's on Spotify, but it's on definitely the video. It's out now on YouTube. So check that out. It's called King's Speech by Joey. I hope you found this useful. Maybe this is just like a little throwaway video. I don't know, but kind of things that if you're gonna be an engineer or producer, you're gonna need to know how to do radio edits and make it sound good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, all of that good stuff. And also, if you've got any tracks you want me to mix, I'm doing mixes for free over the next 2 weeks while we're in quarantine. Check out my last video for more information on that. Send me your stems and let's get to work. All right, thank you guys for watching. Peace.